Welcome to this episode, a conversation with the Morning Tea Marketing Misses, where we bring some valuable tips to help small business owners and sole traders improve their online presence and communicate to a larger audience. Today, the usual lineup, we've got Narelle Gaddy. She is an accredited accessibility auditor. We've got Kate Smith, the graphic designer, Jen Roche's business web designs and over 50 health. And I'm Janeen Vosper. My business is Speech Perfect. And that's what I'm going to be sharing with you. Hey, ladies, how's everyone today?
Fantastic. How about you?
Oh, excellent. I'm really looking forward to sharing some ideas on how you can build your brand recognition as a speaker.
Want to hear this? Go for it, Janeen.
One of the things that I do, obviously, is with a brand name like Speech Perfect, is I help people communicate their message to a larger audience rather than speaking necessarily one-to-one. And by doing so, you demonstrate your credibility. You demonstrate that you are the expert in the room and you know what you're talking about. And you reach more people when you can speak well, and you do that to a bigger group. So credibility is such an important factor when you're talking about brand recognition. Is this person credible? It's one thing we talked about in the last week, and Jan did, about your website and making sure that you're recognized everywhere. But until you hear someone necessarily speak or coach or train or use their product, that credibility is just what they tell you they can do. Whereas when you're in front of an audience, you really get the opportunity to demonstrate that you are authentic, you are the person that you say you are, you can deliver the services or product that you can. You give an example if it's a product-based business of that product or the service. So it definitely lends itself to enhancing your authority if you are a speaker. You get the opportunity as a speaker to tell your story, being able to communicate that very clearly as to how you got to the space that you are, that you became the expert in that service or product, and why it's really important that other people consider using your product or service because of that story and the difference it's made in your life, the difference it's made in other people's lives. So being able to tell stories and brand-related anecdotes, it can make your speech a lot more relatable, and it definitely makes it a lot more memorable for the audience. It's such an important factor. People forget how important storytelling is. And I don't know about you, but I have always loved stories. I listen to fiction a lot because it's just the story, it's engaging, and being able to do that as a speaker really does enable you to be recognized as that brand. When you're speaking, if you're delivering PowerPoint or some other process, ensuring it is branded in your colors, in your style. What I find is everyone's got their own style as a speaker. And to be able to just sit within that space, get good at the skills that you need to be a good speaker, learn how to put a presentation together that people are going to stay engaged with, but be yourself. That is your brand, that is you being authentic to your brand. One of the things that I always try and do too is to make sure that I'm wearing the colors of my brand when I'm speaking, because that, again, it becomes recognizable for you to be that person that's out in front of the audience that, okay, I know those colors, that orange and blues and navy belongs to Janeen in particular. And I run a workshop with another person who's a stylist. And when we get together, she shows a photo of a board of people all standing together. It was on a chamber board, and everyone is dressed in black except me, and I'm wearing my colors, and it just sort of pops. And that, as a speaker, you want to be able to pop, you want to be memorable, but you do have that chance to really engage your audience. But what you want to do also is be memorable for the right reasons. Because when you get the opportunity to speak, and I was talking to somebody earlier today, and they said they've been doing a fair bit of speaking in the past, but they haven't done any recently. I worked with someone the other day that had been on TV for 2 years doing ads, the quick ads, but hadn't spoken for 12 months and had lost that confidence and belief in themselves to do it, and just wanted to really pick up on some points. There's a whole lot of points about how, but the two important things is the delivery and this what you're going to deliver, the content of it and how you deliver it. And that, by telling the story, knowing how to do that well, you can create a brand where people will be coming to you to say, can you do this and can you speak? And that way you're going to get to a bigger audience and that gets recognized out there. Yeah.
I'd never actually thought
really.
about the colours. That's a good point.
Yeah, I often try to buy things in because I love this dark green that I use for my branding, and they suit me as well. So I'm often trying to buy those kind of clothes. So when I go networking, I mean, I'm not doing it today, but
Yeah,
when
I try and have
I
navy,
like to
have
be
your
in my
orange.
colors. Yeah,
it does make a difference.
it's subtle and it's like subconscious, but it is a thing.
It is. A lot of it's subconscious, but the speaking part, that really, you've got to hit the mark with it. You miss out on an opportunity to do it. You get an opportunity to do it and you blow it because you haven't fulfilled the brief of what the people wanted you there for, which is usually to be engaging and entertaining and to offer some value. And again, to know how to do that, there's formulas to it that a lot of people just get up and speak but miss out on the opportunity. And also, when you're speaking, you want to be able to sell your service or product or sell yourself and to know how to do that well.
But you know what you said about the colours, and I get the most stupid thoughts in my mind. I've just realised, so the school I went to I was in the sports team was Dunstan, which was black and white, which is part of our colours. The opposing team was Mimosa, which was yellow and white, which is in the DASAC colours. And our school colour was blue, the blue that's in our brand. So I've actually taken all my school colours and stuck them in the brand. And I've just done it without thinking. But it's still, they're the colours. I wear a lot of black and white. I love my yellow. You can't buy a lot of yellow at the moment. But yeah, it's just,
I've done it subconsciously. My school colour when I went to high school was baby pool brown, so we definitely wouldn't want to do that one.
Oh, did you go to Morayfield High?
No, I went to
Did you go to St Ursula's?
No, I went to Holland Park High, and they've changed it now to navy. It's a really nice uniform now, but when they first did it was baby pool brown.
Yeah,
Morayfield High, the first little bit was a creamy tanny top and the brown bottoms. Yeah, they changed it now. I think it's a blue and a teal.
Popular in the 60s and 70s.
yeah.
I didn't go to high school until the 80s.
I give my age away every time I say that. So any questions or anything about speaking that you want to ask?
I love the point. Sorry, Kate. I love the point about being memorable for the right reasons. I think that's really fantastic, and I think for me that means being prepared, getting the brief right, and just filling in the gaps with the information that is educational and engaging.
Yeah, definitely. Kate, you were going to add something?
I was going to ask, because as you're speaking, do you ever suggest to people to have a catchphrase or, like you've got your tagline with your logo, something to sign off? Or I know a lot of people who do social media.
Oh, I know some networking groups do that. They say it'll make you memorable.
You don't recommend it?
Look, one of mine used to be "Your words made memorable." It changes as well. Now it's be noticed, be known, get noticed, get known, get results, or stand up, step out. It doesn't hurt to have something that sticks in people's minds. It can be repetitive. It's something that if it suits, it's good. I've heard some ones that just I don't know what you're saying, something like that.
Mm.
And I just have to say, Jan, the reason my business is called Speech Perfect, because I was at a wedding sitting at the back, and the person has got the microphone, or everyone had the microphone down in their belly button, and I couldn't be heard at the back of the room, because that's where the voice comes from, obviously. And that was around the time of Pitch Perfect, the movies.
Oh, yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we had a few glasses of wine, and then decided that the business name Speech Perfect would work. There we go. Because those speeches were not memorable at all, because they couldn't even be heard.
Bad.
I do like your stand up, stand out. I really do like that. That has stuck with me, like all those other ones that you just mentioned. I can't quite remember what you said, but that one I do remember.
Yeah, step up to stand out. Yeah.
Yeah, I do like it.
Thank you very much. Well, that's another episode of the Morning Tea Marketing Misses. We would love for you to follow us on YouTube. Remember to subscribe so you don't miss an episode. And we look forward to you joining us next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.